What's going on, guys? It is Arkham, and we have a construction update on Project 2027, and it's an active construction site. They're putting in a piece already. You gotta be kidding me. Looking like they're putting in a new piece already, so that piece was not there the other day, and looks like they've been working throughout the early mornings already on putting together another piece. You can see the crane hooked in to that piece already. This thing, as I mentioned last year, it's going to go very, very quickly, and you're seeing some very close proof of this right now, and I'm super impressed with how fast this thing is going up, and they are flying through this thing right now. Well, looky here, Project Purple, and it's right in front of your face. That is insane to see. Look at that. That's where the station is, and you can get a good clear look of all that right there. And now we have an answer for what this footer was meant for, and that is for this back bumper right here. Probably to do for when the train moves over on the switch track before it then launches down this long stretch. And the launch is not the only thing that's done on this ride. As of right now, they have all this wood temporarily up for the moment. And as you can see, look at this. Shoreline Pier is advertised. This new wood that transitions into the stamped concrete. We're now walking on it late spring 2026. That's where all of these excavators are. You can look right over and see all of this from here. That is insane how quickly this is. That is a much different sight from what we have seen before. I am flabbergasted at how much has been done on this attraction so far. And yeah, so before earlier, they were putting that top piece in right there. It's now in place right now. So there is an inversion there. What will happen after the inversion? That's the big question mark right now. There's a part of the transfer turn that goes into the maintenance shed for the attraction for Project Purple as well. It looks stellar. Wow, that is unbelievable. I cannot believe this. Sunrise, Horse Concrete, Union, Bay Crane Company, Sunbelt Rentals, you guys are knocking this thing out of the park. This thing is flying up. And the fact that they were putting pieces up today on a weekend is a testament to how fast this project's going up and how quickly they want to get this thing done. Because this thing's going to go up very, very quickly. Looking here, Project Purple over here, you can see already a couple of more supports that have gone up for a couple of more of those posts there. My guess is onto what they're doing is that they're attaching all the postings together with the track piece, and then they're going to lift it up into place. I think the only thing was that this track right there that they just put in today was put in after the support's gone in. So maybe they're doing that across all of them, especially since there's a couple of pieces of track that have two ports in that needs two of those coverings over it, or those arches. So we'll see what happens with this down the road. But again, these updates are going to come out very quickly because this thing's going to start flying up. You get a little bit of a look of the line that this thing's going to go down. Straight down. Right into that inversion right there. And it looks like they're going to actually be lifting a support right now, so let's go take a closer look at this. There's the support in question right now. They're getting ready to lift this guy up any second. Part of it's already been lifted off the ground already, so question is, where's it going? While we're waiting on the support to go in the air right now, I do want to mention how the rest of these updates are going to work out. As much as I want to go over to where the rest of the track is back over there, they moved that black fence that used to line along King to Ka. Now they moved it to where the guests are driving out of the park. So it's going to be very hard for me to get over there, especially since oncoming traffic is going to be going right at me. So it's going to be safer for my end to be in the park the entire time to give you these updates. And honestly, we're going to see a lot from in the park anyway, and we're seeing a lot right now as it is. So this, in all honesty, I think is just going to be a better alternative. It's just giving you everything live in the flesh inside the park, just like this. So looks like they are just about ready to go here. Just doing some final checks, and then it'll be airborne. crane's moving with no piece of support right now. I wonder if it's trying to catch on to something else. We'll see. Looks like it's going in for another grab on the support right there. So they have a piece right now in the air. They could be reorganizing or they could be lifting in place right now. Let's see. I think they are just, looks like reorganizing. That would make a lot of sense, actually, that they're just reorganizing some pieces around. And that's gonna do it for today's construction update on Project Purple. If I see anything else throughout the day, I will put it into the video at the very end, so that way you guys can see what other things happen throughout the day. I'm gonna be here for a majority of the day today. But one thing that I do want to leave you all with this project, this is not King Daka's replacement. I've heard so many people say that this is gonna be King Daka's replacement and all that stuff. It is not King Daka's replacement. That is very important to specify, and that's how people should go about it. It's just a different project. It's not on Ka's land at all. This is not King Daka replacement. But let me know what you guys think of Project Purple so far with what they are doing right now. I mean, the fact that they're working on a Saturday is still amazing to me. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always, thank you, Rider Murders. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the parks really soon. Goodbye.
Get ready. Here we go.